Let's talk about LinkedIn. What is LinkedIn and why should you use it to help build your business? LinkedIn is the professional social network. A large percentage of its members are professionals and business owners. LinkedIn has 970 million members, and it was founded in 2003, which makes it even older than Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. Of course, you are all using a main platform and a secondary platform. Many of you use Instagram or TikTok as your main lead gathering platform, and then Facebook business page as your secondary. For some of you, Pinterest is your main or secondary platform. There's a lot of truth to the claim that you should specialize heavily in one platform because then you get to know it and its algorithm really well before you master another. But I think it's also true that you should use at least one other because social media sites change unexpectedly and you don't want to be caught off guard with all your eggs in one basket. So my guess is that for a lot of you, LinkedIn will be a good second or third platform, meaning that if your main lead source is Instagram, TikTok, or Pinterest, and maybe in a few cases Twitter, LinkedIn could be your backup. In my case, for one of my businesses, LinkedIn is the major platform I use. It's where I get 80% of my business. For others, it is a backup platform. How do you tell if LinkedIn should be a primary or secondary network for whatever it is that you are marketing? I've been with LinkedIn for, 6 or 7 years. And what I found is that LinkedIn is perfect for social media marketing, digital products, coaching, mentoring, real estate, insurance, financial planning, education, legal services, employment counseling. It's great if you have a product or service that appeals to professionals or people who are interested in becoming professionals. Now, this includes those of you who have products and services such as, and I found these examples by looking at comments from actual people in the Passive Profit Millionaire Facebook group, income from home for tired moms, homeschooling, mindset, financial flexibility after divorce, organization for busy moms, passive income for burned out speech pathologists. You can find a lot of your tribe on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is not so great a lead source if your product is a inexpensive consumable, such as nutritional supplements, shakes, most beauty products, skincare. These will do better on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Now, you'd still want to have a LinkedIn profile to show your professional credibility, but LinkedIn is not the best source of leads for these. It's not that LinkedIn users don't use these products, it's that they don't tend to read about or search them on LinkedIn itself. You want to take a lot of care in building your LinkedIn profile. That means the right image, the right wording, SEO. Luckily, LinkedIn has some tutorials online that are really good for this. The one I'm showing here is Tyron Giuliani's because I think he really follows all the rules and he actually teaches this kind of stuff himself. The biggest problem or the biggest secret about LinkedIn is that most people on LinkedIn who are your competition still treat their profile like a resume because 20 years ago, LinkedIn was largely seen as a place where you'd find a job by posting your resume. But you are an online business professional and you're solving problems for your customers, which means what you want to do, instead of describing your education, your past job history, which none of your customers care about, you want to use the About section and actually all the sections on your LinkedIn profile to describe precisely what are the pain points that your customers have and what are the solutions that you offer that specifically target those pain points. And once again, Tyron's is a profile that does that so well that I recommend that you look at it when you create your own profile. Another good example of someone who does this really well is Sandra Clark, who is a LinkedIn mentor herself. Look how there's that unique little logo thing where it's like the paper is torn and underneath it are the secrets of LinkedIn, which she's going to tell you. And then over here, her tagline is your profile working for you? That's sort of like the hook that we put on our Instagram and our TikTok videos, combined with a call to action, because in just a few words, she's telling you, she's describing her target audience, which is people whose profiles are not working for them, and they're going to know that that's who they are, and they're going to follow her and read her content, which is excellent. And then she has videos that go deeper into what she does, and then she does explain some of her background, but it's all around how she's going to solve your problem, how she's going to address your pain points. That's what you want to do. Now, consider that describing all this stuff on Instagram and TikTok, they give you like 2 or 3 lines in your bio, and you have to skip most of the stuff you'd like to say. Look at all the stuff that she can put in here to tell prospective customers how much she's done. That's a huge advantage that LinkedIn has over Instagram and TikTok and even Facebook, that you have a whole page to tell people how you can help solve their pain points. Another great feature that LinkedIn has that can allow you to build your business is LinkedIn groups. Now, TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest don't really have groups to this extent. Facebook has them, but Instagram users participate in groups a lot more, I find. And I suggest that people found groups or start groups in your own niche and in related niches. If you start 4 or 5 groups in your niche and other niches, it instantly establishes you as an authority. So for example, if you're looking at these, dental lab technology, preventive dentistry, those are groups that I founded, and then I also participate in these others. But I can say to potential clients, you may know me because I'm the founder of this group, this group, this group, and that group, and it instantly establishes me as an authority in that area. And you can do the same. So if you are selling keto diets for new moms, you can start a group for that, but also a group for vegan diets for new moms, diets for pregnant women, and you have a little constellation of groups that you might moderate. And even if you're not an expert in that area, people who are will find your group if you set it up properly, and they will post to it. But since you're the moderator, you get some credibility for running those groups, which will really help with your customers. There are several programs that help you with your outreach on LinkedIn, specifically finding new connections and messaging your first, second, and third degree connections. One that I've used successfully is Zopto, Zopto.com. Another really good one that I also use a lot is DuxSoup, DUX-soup.com. They're very helpful, and they can really help you build your LinkedIn presence quickly. Another thing you can do to save time is use a program that posts automatically to LinkedIn and to other networks. My favorite right now is postplanner.com. And as you can see, I use it to post to Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter or X. And then I also post to Google My Business and 3 LinkedIn profiles. And you can see a calendar here where it shows you what posts are being sent to each account every day. You can choose as many as you want. In general, you want fewer LinkedIn posts per day than you would with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. That's just how it is. No one knows why, but people have figured this stuff out. A really powerful feature that LinkedIn has right now that they are really pushing in 2024 is LinkedIn Lives and LinkedIn events. Now, of course, Facebook and TikTok and all the other platforms have lives too, but LinkedIn is specifically pushing their lives really hard. So it's not hard to get a lot of connections and followers with LinkedIn Lives. Anyway, if you have questions about LinkedIn, hit me up, and I hope you have fun with the platform. Thanks.